Today we're going to be checking out this RisoPhy mechanical gaming keyboard that's a 75% size. So this keyboard is going to be designed for gamers who want something a little more compact for that nice and clean look. All right, so when we actually unbox this thing, what we're going to be greeted with is of course going to be this beautiful gradient keyboard, which I will say I'm a super huge fan of this. I mean, this is such a unique looking keyboard with the dark blues on the bottom and the lighter shaded blues up on top. And if we flip over to the back, I mean, wow, this thing is so cool looking. I absolutely love these like translucent plastics where you can kind of see some of the hardware on the back of the keyboard. Very retro vibes. Definitely digging the design aesthetics here. And then what else is included is going to be a USB-C to USB-A connection cable. You're also going to get a keycap puller as well as the key switch puller, and then 5 additional red key switches. So this keyboard is going to have a 75% form factor layout. Basically what that means is it's missing the number pad here, so it's going to be a little bit shorter in terms of length here. The benefit of having a shorter keyboard is you can keep your mouse and keyboard kind of closer to each other. That way it feels a little more ergonomic. And it's going to be much easier to also transport this thing if you find yourself traveling with the keyboard. Now, as far as the build quality goes, this thing is going to be made primarily of a durable plastic material. If I do like a little bend test here, you can see there is a little bit of bending, but this is pretty standard with keyboards. It's not like you're going to be sitting there bending it all the time, but overall this thing feels nice and sturdy, very high quality. If I go ahead and do a little shake test, you can see that there are no rattly or wobbly parts, so this thing is going to be constructed nicely. If we go ahead and flip to the back of the keyboard, you can see there's going to be a few different things here. Firstly, in the white, we do have the different grips on the keyboard, so 4 in total. And then the legs themselves, they do prop up like so, and you get a different typing angle if you want something a little more ergonomic. So powering this keyboard is going to be really simple. All you do is you plug it in via the included cable and you're good to go. We go ahead and plug it in on the side here. You can see we do have some light here, a little bit faint with my bright light here. So if I go ahead and dim that, you can see there is a decent amount of light now. And if I go ahead and press Function plus Shift, we can switch between some different light patterns, and you can also adjust the brightness by using the Shift plus arrow keys as well. And if you want to adjust the speed of the pattern, all you do is you hold Function plus right for a faster pattern and Function plus left to slow down the pattern. If I look on the side of the keyboard, you can see that the RGB lights kind of do glow on the side here, which is going to be a pretty cool look. And if you install their software, you can see that there is going to be some options there as well where you can customize your macros, RGB light settings, and a few other things as well. Now, if we go ahead and remove one of these keycaps using the key switch puller, you can see we are exposed to the red key switch. And then we can also remove this red key switch by using the key switch puller. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. And you can see just like that, it was easy to remove. And this keyboard is going to be hot swappable, so you can swap these out for different key switches if you don't want reds. And these are going to be using either 3-pin or 5-pin connection system. Now, I also did want to demonstrate a quick typing test on what these red switches actually sound like. So here we go. So with these red switches, this thing is going to sound super awesome. It's not going to be too loud and it's not going to be too quiet where it's boring. So absolutely in love with the sound. And I also like how these things actually feel. These feel like they're using lubricated switches. I'm not sure if they are, but they definitely feel super smooth and very nice to type on. And this keyboard also has media controls where you can control some of your tracks. If you look up here, you just simply hold the function button and you can skip between different tracks and songs on your computer. And then if we look over here, these are going to be your indicator lights. So if I press caps lock, you can see that goes off, and there's a few other ones here as well. So if you're looking for a solid mechanical keyboard that's a little slimmer using the 75% size, then this one by RisoPhy is going to be super awesome. Highly recommend it. Definitely check it out using the link down in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.